If you said to me today, David, sir, take a bet. Will Trump win Florida or will Kamala Harris win Florida in November? I am still betting that Trump wins Florida, but there is no new polling that suggests Trump's going to have to fight for it, and he may have a much tougher time in Florida than in times past. Florida is in play, and it's even to a greater degree in play because abortion is on the ballot in Florida. A report from The Hill. Harris in striking distance of Trump in Florida, pollster says. USA Today's Suffolk University poll finds Harris is only losing to Trump by 5, 47 to 42. The margin of error is 4.4, by the way. Now, you might see that and say, that's not very good. I mean, that makes it pretty damn clear that Trump's going to win Florida. And I believe Trump almost certainly will win Florida. But there's a couple of X factors here. If you compare that 5-point spread to Ron DeSanctimonious's victory by 19 when he was reelected for governor, it is clear that relative to the governorship, there is significant discontent with Trump as the Republican nominee in Florida. In addition to this, and this is maybe the most interesting aspect of this, there is abortion on the ballot in Florida in November. This is something called Florida Amendment 4, the Right to Abortion Initiative. A yes vote supports establishing a constitutional right to abortion in Florida. It's sort of like a Florida Roe v. Wade. We know that many Florida voters who are nominally Republicans are disgusted with Ron DeSantis's move in the direction against abortion, despite Floridians believing it should mostly be legal in most circumstances. So that 5-point spread where Trump is winning by 5 in Florida, not only is it far smaller than Ron DeSantis's margin of victory when he ran for re-election, it doesn't account for the fact that you may have a lot of extra people voting in Florida because of Amendment 4. Now, I'm not blowing smoke. I don't think Kamala Harris is likely to win Florida. The scenario where Harris wins Florida is there is a landslide election so overwhelming that she wins all the swing states. And in that case, Florida doesn't even matter. Remember, she doesn't even need Florida to replicate Joe Biden's 2020 win. But the fact that Florida's Amendment 4 about abortion is on the ballot could very much bring out additional voters. And the most important thing is make them play defense and go out. You vote for Harris. You vote to establish a constitutional right to abortion. And you vote, by the way, for Debbie McCarcel-Powell, who's the Democratic candidate for Senate there running against vile Republican Senator Rick Scott. And all of a sudden, things start to look a lot different in Florida and a lot scarier for whoever is next going to run for governor. So that's Florida in play. Not likely to go Harris, but very much in play. And let's make them spend resources in Florida.